Morning sunshines. Except it's not morning. I think it's like just turned 12 o'clock. I just got done watching Return of the King. Such a fun movie. It wasn't the extended one though. I like the extended one. It's I don't know, I like the extra scenes like when can't think of that guy's name, Boromir's brother. Theramir or something like that. And Aowen. Aowen's so freaking hot. But yeah, they're all like falling in love. I like that. And then, I like the end how like what the embodiment of Sauron is when he comes down on his flying thing and he has like that funky like skeleton head and then the teeth and he all comes down and talks to Aragorn and I like that. I'm sad that it wasn't that one. It wasn't the extended one. I like the extended ones. They're pretty cool. I mean, the movie alone, just without the extensions, is like so long. I turned it on and it was already like 30 minutes in when I turned it on because I started watching it last night and I'm like, I can't watch this, gotta turn it off. So I turned it on this morning and it's 30 minutes in, but my God, just ended like 5 minutes ago, maybe. I'm gonna shut that so I have more privacy. Um, but I feel like it's a great story. It's a great story, and I don't think that it would have been a success. Like the whole venture would have been a success had it not been for Sam. Samwise, man, had it not been for him, that whole venture would have just gone to shit. Sam was Sam was the true hero of that story, I think, in my opinion. And I wish I could have a Samwise. I think we all need a Samwise sometimes. But yeah, he kicked ass. Samwise kicked ass. He was all like, if I can't carry the ring, I'm going to carry you. And he did too. And then freaking Gollum comes along. Damn Gollum. That crazy Gollum. But I really like how that movie kind of like humanized Gollum. You kind of felt bad for him. You kind of was like, poor guy. Poor Gollum. Um, but yeah, I liked that movie. I liked them. I liked the whole story. My mom used to read those to us when we were kids. Um, so I mean, I always have had like a special place in the stories. I had a special place in my heart for the stories for a long time. So, I mean, I watched every single one of them when they came out, and then I watched all of the extended special editions when those were released, and yeah, great stories. I am going to I am going to go out and do a little bit of DoorDash, and then I'm gonna go pick up some ingredients because Kayla, Chris, and the kids are going over to my parents' house on Christmas Eve, and we're gonna make minestrone for them for Christmas Eve, and I'm excited about that. I haven't seen my parents in a while, so that'll be good. I'm excited for it. It's necessary. It's a necessary thing for me to do, and I've been needing to do it for a while, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I feel good about it. I feel really good about it. So I feel like I'm at a place in my life where um, that has to happen. And so, like I said, I came out in 2016 and I was raised in a very conservative home, very conservatively Christian home, and a home where that type of action would be frowned upon. And so back in 2016, I kind of like separated myself from my parents so that I could feel safe enough to come out. I don't know if it was necessary. I don't know. Certain things happened leading up to that that made me feel like I would be safer having the separation, and so I did that. And so I haven't really interacted with them much since 2016. I've seen my mom a couple times for like certain events, but other than that, I mean, I haven't. So I don't know. Um, but you know, like I said, I've been needing to reconnect with them for some time, and I'm excited. I'm glad that it's going to happen. Um, Also, tomorrow is day 31. Day 31. I guess it would be like this: day 31. Tomorrow's day 31. So I've been doing this for 31 days. Yay, Candy. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. And I think that after this, I'm gonna really start working on my content and really start like beefing it up. And I'm gonna go public. I am gonna like see how it goes. And so I'm excited about that. Also, I am going to start breaking outside of my comfort zones and getting out there and meeting people within my community. The only gay females I know are Katie and her friend Megan. Um, I mean, no, like on a one-on-one basis. So I'm gonna start really working on making friends that I have more in common with. You know, I am not interested at all, in the least, in romance. I just want some friends. I just want some friends that I can hang out with and do things with, and I've met a couple people that we'll see how it goes. Um, Talking to a couple people that in a friend type capacity. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's mainly like for friendship, for that like non romantic companionship. So Christmas is like Friday, so it's like 3 days away now. Um, Kind of getting excited for it, a little more excited, so that's good. I was feeling like about it and just wanting it to be over and done with, but I'm feeling, yeah. So I feel like I'm looking for earwigs, because remember yesterday, if you watched yesterday, that earwig was crawling on my back. So I'm like, now I feel like they're just all over the place. So I feel like there's something that's been like on my mind a lot lately. Something that I've noticed like on social media groups, and just out and about, and within my circle, which is not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but I need to get my hair cut. But just like this division, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad because I don't think we're supposed to be divided. And I just feel like we should all be awake enough, enlightened enough to know that, the powers that be are striving for that division, and that anything, I mean, that there's like this evilness that's so prevalent that feeds off of that division and just serves to like divide us farther. And I just feel like we should be more aware that this is what it wants, and that It's our goal ultimately to thwart that. Hold up, freaking Amy Lee. Google. Hey, Google. Go to the next song. Every single one of her songs are whiny. Whiny ass. Feel sorry for me. My heart's broken. Get over it, Amy. Anyway, so I feel like we should be smarter. I feel like we should be more aware. I feel like we should know that there should be nothing that divides us as a people. And so, I just wish I could challenge people to, like, when they feel the need to be so, like, attached to their beliefs and attached to their ideals, attached to their political whatever, that attachment is not going to do anything but bring them suffering. And that if they just release the attachments that they have to this BS, to all the stuff that serves to divide them from their fellow people, they're going to be in a much better place just releasing those attachments. And how do you convince somebody who is so rooted to their ideals and their faiths and their political agendas? How do you convince somebody who has spent years and years developing these attachments that it's not necessary, that they don't have to be that attached, that attachment that they have to those aspects, those ideals, only serve to bring them suffering? How do you do that? And I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I think it's something they have to figure out for themselves. And that these things that they're so attached to are only dividing them from people that can ultimately love them and that they can ultimately love. And and I don't know, as one person, how do you do that? I guess, like freaking Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And so that's what I do, and one of my tarot readings the other day was urging me to stick the middle ground, to just, and some people might call it fence sitting, whatever, but, stick the middle ground and stay Switzerland, and be neutral, and don't pick a side. Because, you pick a side and soon enough you're going to have to be divided from somebody that you love, or somebody that you admire, somebody that you look up to, or they might look up to you. And I don't know, it just makes me sad. And so all I can do is stick to that neutral ground, stick to that middle ground, and not choose a side, and not choose a candidate for presidency, and not choose. And that's another thing, is I'm so tired of people fighting over the lesser of two evils. Both of these men are gross. They're gross. And the fact that people are so rooted in their need to, like, root for their guy is just, I don't get it. I don't get it. Either of these guys are gross. And the fact that these people are divided and fighting and, at almost war with one another because of these two gross people just astounds me. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think anymore about the whole thing. Our whole political system is a huge joke and something that I can't get behind. And so I'm sticking the middle ground. I'm staying neutral, and I'm not gonna choose a side. I'm not gonna do it, because by doing so, it'll have to be attached to something that I don't believe in, I don't care about, and that attachment will bring me suffering. And in addition to that, it's going to divide me from the people that I love. And I just can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay neutral, and I'm just going to send love to all of these people who feel the need to be attached. And remember that we're all remembering, guys, and we're all at different stages in remembering. And If we just remember that, if we just remember that and have compassion for all of the people who are at all the different stages of remembering, then, you know, I don't know. What else can you do? But this is now 15 minutes, so I'm going to end this. And thank you all for watching. And tomorrow again is my 31st day. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm joyful. I'm joyful that I have reached 31 days, that I have done this for 31 days. And yay! So, not sure what's going to happen after the 31 days. I know that for Christmas Eve will be the 32nd day, and I've asked Kayla to, you know, be in my video with me, and I think we're going to make mudslides, Christmas Eve mudslides or something like that. But I'm so excited to have her be in my video. So anyways, you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to live abundantly.